We're going to take a really quick look at the BMW 740i. I did not get a chance to make a full review of this car. I only had it about 3 days, and I wanted to come on and talk about it real quick while I'm driving, because there's some really important things to note about this car that I just don't understand. I just don't get it. First thing is, this car is $86,000 base. That is with the all-wheel drive, and this is an all-wheel drive model. There are a lot of things that the car has that, you know, most cars don't. They're really nice little features. There are some features that you're like, why is it missing this? One of my biggest complaints is really this speedometer. Like, you can't customize it. This is what it looks like, and you can see I'm going about 40, but you have to look down, and you know, I like the digital myself. The only way to get a digital speedometer on this car is to put it in sport mode, which means that it runs your gears. You know, you run in a lower gear, you're using more gas, it's more wear and tear on the engine. But if you want the digital speedometer, then you have to do that. It's not an option to just customize the regular, you know, comfort mode to be digital, and I don't like that. This car does not have remote start. I don't even know, $86,000 car, you don't have remote start. What? But on the other hand, it is a very comfortable ride. It does have this air suspension deal going on here. The stereo is extremely hard to figure out how to control, but as you can see, we've got AirPlay, and it's doing that all wirelessly. Wow, I just lost my sentence there. Don't have to have the phone plugged in or anything like that. Neat little features that it does have that you don't normally see on all cars. The trunk will open and close, fully power, just kind of like an SUV, but this is a car. So you can push a button, trunk opens, push a button, trunk closes. It does have the kick feature in the back where you kick the rear bumper, and not actually kick the bumper, but you know what I mean. And it will open or close the trunk. Yes. Doors, all the doors have this like easy latch system, so you shut the door and it pulls it in tighter. So yeah, it's a nice car, but is it $86,000 nice? I just don't understand that concept. I just don't get it. I don't know why the car costs so much for what it is. There are other nice cars on the market. You know, when I picked this car up, I had the choice between a Cadillac XTS or this, and because that's really all we had at the time. So, honestly, like, I've second guessed myself. Should I have taken the Cadillac? Now this thing's got some power. Not gonna lie on that one. But I think it's actually like a V6 twin turbo, so you know. But Cadillac probably would have had more features, to be perfectly honest. I mean, remote start is kind of a big one to me because it's getting cold. It is cold. It's actually only 44 right now, but last night it was completely ice and, you know, all that. So, but this is all-wheel drive, so I chose this over the Cadillac because, you know. So, anyway, Grandma's review, loved it. She wants one. She wants one like this. And I don't know if the $80,000 price tag turned her away, though. That might have done it. But she loved it, and I guess, you know, to each his own. I mean, you know, I guess she's looking for more like a comfortable ride, which it definitely has, and a big car, and this is what this is. It's a pretty big car. It's not, you know, you're not cramped. You got plenty of room. So, hopefully, if things, I mean, I don't know. I play things day by day, so I don't know if this car is going back today. I don't know what will change tonight. So, I don't know if I'm going to still have this car tomorrow. So maybe I'll be able to get a better review a little bit later. But right now, I'm not going to be able to. So, I just look at things one day at a time. And if things change between now and tomorrow, then they can. It can happen. But, That's the BMW 740i with xDrive, and I think the only extra feature that it has that's not standard is the panoramic moonroof. But I could be wrong, because I really don't understand half the features in this car. It was a huge learning curve, just figuring out how things worked, because there's really no, I mean, well, the manual. The manual is almost worthless, and nothing really tells you how to do anything. In fact, one of my biggest gripes, on the radio, I've went through every possible menu you could think to try and find the bass setting or the audio settings. I could not find it. And the only way I did find it was to push the voice button and tell the car audio settings, and it pulls it up for you. So it really shouldn't be that hard to use. But that could just be, across the entire BMW brand. It could be, I don't know why things are done that way, but very well could be. So, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I'll get some better reviews out for you guys. This just happens to be what I'm driving today, and yeah, it's a nice car. I mean, it's an $86,000 car, but it's not that nice. I wouldn't buy one. Let's put it that way.